First, for tonight's visiting team, the Camden County Cougars. Guard, the freshman number 2, Erica Paranzino. Forward, a freshman number 10, Brianna Campbell. Forward, a freshman number 23, Alonso Thomas. Guard, a freshman number 30, Clara Ruiz. And at the center, a sophomore, number 34, Julia Maldonado. The assistant coaches are Amanda Marr and Dominique Sellers. The head coach of the Cougars in his 11th season is Chip Raytano. And now, let's meet the starters for the home team, your Brookdale Jersey Blues. Guarding 5'3" sophomore from Matawan, New Jersey, number 3, Emily O'Keefe. Guarding 5'6" sophomore from Brookdale, New Jersey, number 10, Camilla Garcia. Guarding 5'5" sophomore from Avon by the Sea, New Jersey, number 11, Ryan Bannerman. Guarding 5'7" freshman from Neptune, New Jersey, number 15, Jocelyn Jackson. And at the center, 5'11" sophomore from Keansburg, New Jersey, number 23, Madison Fernandez. The assistant coaches are Eddie Harris Jr. and Haley D'Alonzo. The head coach of the Jersey Blues in his 9th season is Rich Brunson. Let's play ball.
Cougars at 18-4. Madison Fernandez is there for Brookdale, and she wins the opening tip. Jersey Blue basketball to get it started. First jumper, Jocelyn Jackson off the mark. Offensive rebound to Camila Garcia. Brookdale gets a second opportunity. Bannerman can't connect from the outside. And back the other way, the Cougars on their first possession. Throw it down in the paint, but it couldn't be caught cleanly by Alonzo Thomas, and Brookdale takes it off the turnover. And Jocelyn Jackson called on a traveling violation. So it'll be Cougar basketball, scoreless through the first minute thus far. Good cut underneath, and it rolls off the rim, no, but Erica Paranzino will go to the free throw line.
Foul number 23, Madison Fernandez, her first personal, first team foul.
First foul of the game is on Madison Fernandez. Paranzino, the freshman point guard, a 67% shooter.
At the line for Camden, number 2, Erica Paranzino with 1 shot.
Paranzino, a freshman, and there is only one player on this entire team who has 2 years of experience, as Paranzino goes 1 out of 2. So 1 minute in, it is 1-0. Camden leads, and they get a turnover, lead at 2-on-1. And Brianna Kemble unable to finish it, and Brookdale will take over. missed layup. Jersey Blues, a starting lineup with O'Keefe, Jackson, Bannerman, Garcia, and Fernandez. That's the usual five for Rich Brunson. His team put an end to a two-game losing streak by winning their last one. Bannerman has started 0 for 2 from the perimeter. Brookdale still looking to score for the first time in the game, but they have gotten their share of turnovers as they'll take the possession. Last time we saw Brookdale here, it was not a good showing against Montgomery. They were held to just 16 points for the game total and lost it in a blowout defeat. As Paranzino comes off the break and draws the foul in transition. I asked Rich Brunson about that particular game, and he just said, oh, that was a horrible game. So looking to turn the page. They won their last time out against Bergen, and now looking to make it back-to-back in the win column.
At the line for Camden, number 2, Erica Paranzino.
Paranzino, one more attempt. She's started 1 for 3 from the line. And we only have a point on the board combined. And that remains the case. Offensive rebound, putback try, no, staying with the play. And Alonza Thomas was able to draw another Brookdale foul, and that's their third.
Her second personal foul, 13th foul on Brookdale.
Not in the act of shooting, so Camden takes it underneath. Lob it in for Thomas, and now back out to the perimeter. Outside with Clara Ruiz. Brianna Kemble drives, finds Thomas inside, and the bank shot goes. That will take us to a timeout, the first field goal of the game. Brookdale still looking for their first. They're down 3-0, 7:55 to go, quarter number 1.
Their math anxiety and learn stress techniques to help them better prepare for test taking for free.
The Math Lab's open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 7:30, and 8:30 to 4:30 on Fridays.
Hi, my name's Ryan Bannerman. I'm from Avon, New Jersey. My major is health science, and it's currently my comeback season on the basketball team as a shooting guard.
Hey guys, welcome to Brookdale's 2024 Pumpkin Carving Contest.
Camden showing some press, but Brookdale eases it into the front court. And O'Keefe's pass is knocked out off Paranzino. Brookdale retains it. Fernandez calling for it. Jackson finds her. Fernandez jumper, good. Bannerman going for the steal, and she got it. Nice save right on the end line, kept it from going out of bounds. O'Keefe along the baseline puts it up and off. Off the deflection, back into the hands of O'Keefe, but in trouble, and the held ball.
As a held ball, possession to
It's going to swing the possession in the Cougars' favor. Camden, coached by Chip Ritano, very experienced, his 11th season in charge of this program. His coaching career began long before that. His team up by a point, early going from Lincroft. Catch down deep by Thomas, one dribble and gets it to go. Thomas with a closely contested shot from down in the paint. make it a 5-2 Cougar lead. And Garcia gets reached in and fouled, and that'll be the first on Camden County.
Fouls on number 34, Julia Maldonado. Her first personal, first team foul on Camden.
Scramble for the basketball, and the whistle finally blows. Once again,
As a helpful
the possession arrow will make the call, and this time it's Brookdale ball. Bannerman inbounds far side. Jackson's jump shot banks home. It's a 3.
by Jocelyn Jackson. 3-pointer.
I don't know that she was trying to use the window, but it worked for 3 points. Brookdale has squared the game at 5. This one is out of bounds, but it's off the Jersey Blues. Camden once again inbound, this time with Maldonado, who is the lone sophomore on this Camden team. In cleanly for Kemble, try to back her way in. Crossover move, Palanzino with a floater, that misses, and gathered in by Jackson. Brookdale looking to gain its first lead of the game. Garcia tries to do it, and that shot didn't find the spot. Clara Ruiz backing up, drop it off Palanzino. And there's a whistle. And Rich Brunson's looking for an explanation, and I don't know if they got a Brookdale foul or exactly what the call was, but nonetheless, Cougars have it. We're down inside 5.5 to play, first quarter, and Brookdale gets a tip and a steal. Fernandez elbow area. Bounce it for Jackson, 3 on the way. Is off the mark, and back it goes to the Cougars. Last time out for Camden, it was a blowout victory. They routed Rowan Cumberland 68-29. A game in which Maldonado was the high scorer with 15 points. Tied at 5. And Kemble can't convert. Thomas able to clean it up. 7-5 Camden. Bannerman for the lead, and there's a whistle.
Foul number 2.
Bannerman's getting ready to shoot, so it appears she was fouled on the release. And this is a 3-shot foul for Brookdale's leading scorer, averaging just under 14 points per game.
Substitution for Camden.
Bannerman at 56%, coming off a strong game. In fact, a season-high effort in the win at Bergen, posting 24 points, one of her best games from three-point range, making 8 of 13. Has the first 2 from the line with 1 more. Bannerman, 3rd attempt, got all 3. So first Jersey Blue lead, it's by just a point at 8-7. foul on the baseline drive. Isabella Boyle is checked in. She is the one who drew the contact. Rich Brunson makes his first substitution. It's Taylor Suki.
Substitution for the Jersey Blues, number 13, Taylor Suki.
Boyle to inbound it. Thomas back for Boyle, got the defender in the air. Along the baseline, shot went off the side of the glass.
Possession remains
Last touch, Brookdale.
with Camden.
Good catch down deep, but Thomas couldn't finish it, and Fernandez gets the rebound. Brookdale's leading rebounder, but she gives it away on a travel. Kemble's shot off. Second try, bounces no good for Thomas. Another
That is a
held ball possession arrow. There have been several of those calls in the opening
Possession to
quarter.
Camden.
Boyle is once again the inbounder. Maldonado sweeping through the paint and gets it to go.
Julia Maldonado.
Nicely done by Julia Maldonado. So this back and forth opening quarter. Bannerman lost the handle along the out of bounds line. So it belongs to Camden. Their third place in the Region 19 are the Cougars. 18 wins, 4 losses. They've had a very strong season. Terrific record in conference play. Thomas couldn't convert that time. Brookdale looking to push it. Kind of a slow pace through the first quarter. Bannerman misfires, rebounded by Kemble. And we'll hit the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. Some contact, but ruled to be a clean deflection out of bounds. Camila Garcia has returned,
Jersey Blues, number 10,
and
Bella
Jocelyn
Garcia.
Jackson will check out. Inbound it with Boyle. And Thomas was looking for a call. There was none, and Brookdale comes away. Brought on by Suki. O'Keefe is open. She hits the three-point.
Basket by Emily O'Keefe. Three-pointer.
11-9 Jersey Blues. Maldonado puts it on the floor, gets tripped. And Brookdale foul.
Number 10,
They've
Camila Garcia, her second personal, fifth team foul.
racked
on
up
Brookdale.
5 team fouls in this first quarter. Official is consulting with Maldonado, who is a 62% free throw shooter.
At the line for Camden, number 34, Julia Maldonado, with one shot.
And pops out 1 out of 2. Fernandez has the rebound, but throws it away. And that will lead to a substitution with Alex Kinsey checking in for Fernandez.
Alindra Kinsey.
Kemble at the top of the key with Bannerman defending. Catch and fire, Paranzino on target.
Paranzino, three-pointer.
Cougars go back in front. We are inside 2 minutes to play in the first. that has seen the lead change 3 or 4 times, and this one is off the mark from Garcia. Gathered in by Suki, but couldn't save it with Brookdale. Crossover move, Paranzino. Now Maldonado fakes, driving inside, comes up short, and it's out of bounds to Brookdale. Substitution, Clara Ruiz is one of the starters back in there, and Brookdale counters by getting Jocelyn Jackson back in for O'Keefe. So reset the lineup. Brookdale has Jackson, Bannerman, Suki, Kinsey, and Garcia. Suki takes it to the basket, lost it out of bounds. Aranzino's pass toward the paint gets picked up and put in by Brianna Kemble. 4-point Cougar lead. Now they go to some press in the backcourt, ticking inside a minute to play. This one rolling out of bounds, and it's another Brookdale turnover. Well, Rich Brunson emphasized the importance of taking care of the ball. It was a big problematic area in the Montgomery blowout loss, but turnovers have been an issue in the first quarter tonight. Thomas the catch right up and through. She has had an impressive season, averaging a double-double of 16 points, 14 boards as a freshman. Along the baseline, Garcia, it's an air ball. So Camden can hold for a final shot attempt if they choose, operating with a 6-point lead. 10 seconds left, slowly across midcourt, Paranzino. Now she steps on the gas, down on the low block, Thomas with a turnaround. It goes down, and the foul. So Alonza Thomas has a chance for the 3-point play. She doesn't excel at the free throw line, just a 45%. Flips it right up, off, out of bounds, and it's Brookdale who touched it last. So give Camden one last opportunity with 1.7. Inbound it. Paranzino. Kemble's going to have to put it up and didn't get it away in time. Time had expired. That ends quarter number 1. Brookdale finds themselves in an 8-point hole after 10 minutes. Camden 19, the Jersey Blues 11. We'll come back for the second quarter after this.
Today we have all of our pumpkins out and ready for you guys, so let's get started. There's 3 steps into this. First, there's 3 winners to this whole contest. It's the best people that do the carving, painting, and also just simple design of your pumpkin.
I'm doing like a little like Van Gogh, like the night sky painting. I don't really like carving because it like gets my hand messy, so
I'm trying to make a Paul Stanley from Kiss, like the Star Child. So I got the star.
No, it's not easy. You need creativity and talent to do this kind of stuff.
Hi, this is me and Sierra's pumpkin. We're carving a Mimikyu pumpkin. It's a Pokemon, and it requires a lot of arm strength. You know, you got to be very strong. You got to be very detail oriented, very creative. We started out with a sketch of our carving.
Thank you. Hello,
I'm Rose, and this is actually like my first time in experiencing like something like that. I don't really celebrate Halloween, so it's like kind of my first time celebrating Halloween because I just got back like from Egypt. So right now I'm coloring my pumpkin. I'm thinking about like kind of angel theme. So yeah, I want to try that. Maybe I'll win. You never know.
So, first place gets a $100 Amazon gift card. Second, $75 Amazon gift card. And then third place, $50 gift card. We have been doing this contest for more than a decade at this point, so we have everything prepared for you guys. And welcome here to Brookdale Community College.
Hi, I'm Camilla. I'm from Perth Amboy, New Jersey. I major in architecture and I like to play basketball.
I'm Brian Gadsford on Brookdale TV. We start quarter number 2.
By here at Brookdale.
Camden leads 19-11. Screen from Fernandez. O'Keefe pull-up jumper, and it's rebounded by Caitlin Burns, who is on the floor to start the second quarter. Maldonado handling.
Welcome.
And pass too high for anyone. Brookdale starts the second with Bannerman, O'Keefe, Jackson, Fernandez, and Garcia. That's the original starting 5. Fernandez sets the screen. Jackson lost it, and then looks like Brookdale committed a foul. Out of bounds. So the inbounder Boyle. Paranzino turns the corner. Pass deflected. Clara Ruiz puts it up and through with the floater. Camden now with a double-figure lead, 21-11. Brookdale so far another low-scoring home game. So Keefe goes around the screen. Bannerman pops the jumper. Offensive rebound, Garcia. The wild shot that Maldonado runs down. And the Cougars can add to a 10-point lead. And Boyle can't get it to fall. Jackson had it poked away. Bannerman, step back. Too strong. Maldonado got a hand on it and able to get to the rebound. Gets double teamed. Looking for help and able to find Paranzino, who lays it up and in with the left hand. Brookdale was hanging around for a while, but starting to see this one get away now in a 12-point deficit. Another pick and roll. Jackson along the baseline. Work it back out. Bannerman tees up a long one, in and out. And rebounded by Maldonado. 7.5 to play before halftime. Inside, wave it off, traveling on Caitlin Burns. In comes Faith Arzu.
Number 3, Faith Arzu. And number 10, Brianna Kemble.
And Brianna Kemble is back in. And Brookdale's one change is Taylor Suki checking in. 23-11. Camden in front. Only one game tonight. This was originally scheduled to be a doubleheader, but no men's game. Fernandez able to get it to go. Nice drive to the dish. Forced shot And wildly off the side of the glass. Carantino, Fernandez looking to push and gets the bucket. So a little spurt here from the home team. They turned a 12-point deficit and cut it to 8.
Fouls on number 11, Ryan Vanderman. Her first personal, first team foul on Brookdale. Substitution for the Cougars, number 23, Alonza Thomas.
Alonza Thomas
And for Brookdale,
is
number 10,
checked in
Camilla
and
Garcia.
Burns departs for the bench. Arzu is the inbounder.
Fouls on number 10, Camilla Garcia.
Camila
Her third
Garcia
personal
will
foul,
pick up the
second team
personal.
foul on
So
Brookdale.
foul trouble for Garcia now with 3. Arzu with a fancy handle. And the official blows the whistle, and it's going to be Brookdale ball. Ryan Bannerman on her way back in as Garcia will head for the bench. Jersey Blues looking to find a rhythm here. In the midst of an up and down stretch over the last half dozen games. Jackson tries from the outside. That was halfway down, but would not go. 3-3 record over their last 6 for Brookdale. And that's Thomas. She's tough to handle on the inside. Extends to a 10-point Cougar lead. And going with the high screen, step back O'Keefe, no good. Offensive rebound to Fernandez, back up, won't go. And another rebound to Arzu. Ruiz on the perimeter, enter the post, drop it back off. Arzu blocked by Bannerman, but it stays here. Fire and good on a 3-point ball.
Ruiz, three-pointer.
As Clara Ruiz able to knock it down. Fernandez calling for it. Jackson drives in, puts it up with the left, and it's rebounded by Thomas, who averages 14 rebounds, tops in the region. And that is a double dribble.
Double dribble call, possession to Brookdale.
While Fernandez was atop the leaderboard in rebounding,
Checking in for Camden,
and she's
number
fallen
2, Erica
behind
And
Alonza
number 25,
Thomas
Jamira Green.
now. And we will have a timeout with 5:04 to play until the halftime break.
Full
Full
timeout has
timeout.
been
We'll
called
be
by
back.
Brookdale.
Welcome to Brookdale Community College, located on 222 acres in beautiful Lincroft, New Jersey, just 2 miles from Garden State Parkway, exit 109. Founded in 1967, Brookdale is the county college of Monmouth County, offering associate degrees in 75 academic programs, as well as numerous academic credit certificates and certificates of achievement.
Brookdale Community College will kick off its inaugural season officially fielding varsity teams in Valorant, Rocket League, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Brookdale is a member institution and will be competing in the NJCAA. You may find further info and all of their offerings on their website. Tryouts will be held in person only at the Esports Arena located on the first floor of the SLC building at the following date and times. Valorant, September 13th at 5 p.m. Rocket League, September 14th at 5 p.m. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, September 15th at 5 p.m. Tryouts will consist of the following: introductions and getting to know one another, breaking off into groups in Discord, guided by in-game rank and desired role, scrimming while our coaches walk around and analyze gameplay.
5 minutes to go, second quarter. Brookdale down by 13. Drop it off. Jackson on the drive with a righty floater that bounces off the rim. Another rebound handled by Thomas. 28-15, Cougars in command. Paranzino guarded by Suki. Enter the post, double team, but Thomas couldn't get it to go. Brookdale pushing it ahead. Jackson makes a move and banks it home.
Basket by Jocelyn Jackson.
Paranzino hooks it inside. Not this time for Thomas, stays with the play and drew the contact. Thomas to the free throw line.
Emily O'Keefe, her second personal foul, 13th foul on Brookdale.
Second on O'Keefe.
Number 23, Alonzo Thomas, shooting 2.
Thomas made them both. She doesn't hesitate at all, just gets the ball, no dribble, and puts it right up, and that time it worked. 30-17. Keefe had it knocked out of her hands. She'll inbound it. 20 on the timer. Overhead pass for Bannerman. Hernandez makes a move down low, can't score, and it's rebounded off the tip to Kemble. Paranzino. Kemble handed off, Paranzino in the corner, puts up a long jumper off the mark. Ripped down by Jackson. Brookdale in business the other way. Hernandez posting up, got hit on the entry pass. That's the first foul all quarter long committed by Camden County.
That's her first personal foul, first team foul on Camden.
Brookdale has picked up 3 of them this period. Hernandez called for traveling. Another Jersey Blue turnover. And Brookdale now averages about 21 turnovers a game, a figure that has been increasing, and not what Rich Brunson likes to see. Paranzino had it stripped, and Brookdale will take the basketball. 5 on the floor of O'Keefe, Bannerman, Suki, Fernandez, and Jackson. Suki can't hit the jumper. Offensive rebound. Fernandez, no on the putback. Jackson able to keep it. Bannerman fires. That's good. Long three-pointer. Bannerman coming off a game in which she made 8 of them. The vast majority of her attempts this season had been from behind the arc. Mixed results throughout the year. Brookdale possession. We get a break in the action with 2:08 to go, second quarter. Rich Brunson likes what he sees lately. His team now within 10. We'll come back on Brookdale TV in just a moment.
Hi, my name is Allison Dillon. I'm from Hazlet, New Jersey, and my major is in media studies. I play women's basketball and previously played women's soccer, and my favorite thing about Brookdale is the environment and people around.
Hi, my name is Emily O'Keefe. I'm from Matawan, New Jersey, I'm an engineering major and I play guard on the basketball team.
Hi, my name is Madison Fernandez and I came from Keensburg, New Jersey, and my major is biology. I came here because we have a great athletic program.
What's up, y'all? My name is Madison Shields. This is my second year here on the girls basketball team at Brookdale. I'm from Tinton Falls, New Jersey, and I major in criminal justice.
My name is Alex Kinsey. I live in Avon, and my major is biology. My favorite things to do are play basketball, surf, and hang out with my family and friends.
Hello, I'm the one and only Hannah Roberts. I'm from Middletown, New Jersey.
Brookdale possession outside the timeout. They trap on Bannerman. She's able to knock it off a Camden player. Inbound it near side of the floor. Jersey Blues are down by 10. Keefe's pass got swatted up in the air. Jackson got hit. On the second time, Brookdale's been fouled in the act of shooting a three.
Foul number 10, Brianna Campbell. Her first personal foul, second team foul.
Previously, it was Bannerman who took advantage by making all three free throw attempts. Jessica Docampo is checked in for the first time. Now it'll be Jackson to shoot 3 times. A 60% free throw shooter. Brookdale's making their free throws in this first half. The Neptune native, Jackson, was a little bit of a late addition to the roster. Came about 2 games in and has started every one since. Brookdale has not always made their free throws at a high rate, but between Bannerman and Jackson, they've made all 6. Paranzino double teamed, nearly jarred it loose, and Brookdale's got it. Jackson leads the 3-on-2. Nice move and the finish. Brookdale's now on a 7-0 run to cut the deficit to 5. Inside look, bank shot, no for Thomas. Bannerman's got it for Brookdale, a chance to get closer. Brought on by Bannerman for a pull-up 3. High bounce, no good, in the hands of Thomas for the defensive board. Campo got screened. Paranzino got hit by Suki. Brookdale's 4th as a team.
Foul number 13, Taylor Suki. Her first personal, 4th team foul on Brookdale.
Inbounder is Boyle. Teams line up in a bunch set. Quickly inside is Thomas.
Thomas with the basket.
She does not hesitate getting the basketball down on the interior. Neither does Bannerman, but this one is off target, and it goes back to Camden. Inside a minute to go until the halftime intermission. Camden is led for most of the way by as many as 12. Currently stands at a 7-point margin. Cut to the basket, Kimball with a floater, and able to draw the foul.
Foul number 13, Taylor Suki. Her second personal, 5th.
So Suki picks up 2 fouls in short order. 5 is a team racked up by the Jersey Blues. And at the line, Kimball. 40% from the stripe. High arcer, got it. Bannerman rebounds the miss. Long pass ahead, could not connect with Suki. Was frustrated with herself that she didn't catch it. Now 4.5 second difference, shot clock and game clock down the stretch we go, first half. Camden with the ball, +8. And Bannerman on the steal. looking to push the pace, has 2 to beat, drop it off Suki, puts up the 3, way short and out of bounds. Now the Cougars can hold for a final shot attempt. Inside 12 seconds. Brought ahead Paranzino, bounce it for Maldonado. She's open, she misses. Rebound Bannerman, 3 seconds left. See if Brookdale gets one away. And that was a pass from Bannerman, no shot at the basket. And the first half is in the books. With the score, Camden in front of Brookdale, 33-25 in the second meeting of the season between these teams. We're at the halftime break. We'll come back for second half action. You're watching Brookdale TV.
The Camden County Cougars will inbound the ball to start the second half.
Back inside the Collins Arena, second half about to get underway. Brian Gadsford here with you with thanks to our Brookdale TV crew this evening. Just the one game we have for you tonight. Camden County opens up with the possession. Clara Ruiz tried to save it, but it went over the Camden bench, and that's a turnover. Brookdale starts the half with Bannerman, O'Keefe, Suki, Garcia, and Fernandez. So interesting that Rich Brunson has opted for Suki over Jocelyn Jackson, not going with what was the starting lineup. The Jersey Blues are down by 8. O'Keefe. And Bannerman puts up the jump shot. Grabbed by Maldonado. Long pass ahead, and it went off Alonzo Thomas. Pass went in her direction, but ruled to be off Brookdale. So they inbound it. Ruiz, whistle blows and she dropped. So give it back to Brookdale. Winners of 7 of 9 here at home. Haven't fared quite as well on the road, a 4-4 record. Fernandez got the defender in the air, pull up in the paint, got it off the glass. Minute into this third quarter, Brookdale within a half dozen. Turning with it, Paranzino, a spin move and the shot short. Rebound to Fernandez, stripped away Paranzino for the easy 2. Get an easy basket, now shows some press in the back court. How will Brookdale handle it? And they do so okay. Bannerman, 3-pointer, comes up short. Offensive rebound, Fernandez. Bannerman tries again. Same result. Another rebound on the offensive end. Suki backs it up behind the line. Bannerman this time inside the arc, blocked. Brookdale keeps the possession. Suki driving toward the basket. Lost it down in the paint and taken away by the Cougars. Bannerman there for the bump and the foul on Paranzino as Brookdale commits their first.
First second personal foul, first team foul on Brookdale.
35-27, Camden in front. Thomas, shot misses, rebounded by Jackson, and she threw an errant pass into the hands of Paranzino, fends off against O'Keefe and gets it to go. So a couple of mistakes turned into baskets for Camden, and Brookdale finds themselves down by 10. O'Keefe with a stop and start move. Fernandez, jab step, drives inside, hoping for O'Keefe. Stays with Brookdale out on the perimeter. Bannerman, 10 to shoot. changed hands a couple of times, and foul committed. It's on the
Number 2,
Cougars.
Paranzino. Her second personal, first team foul.
Foul on Paranzino, number 2.
Substitution for the Jersey Cougars, number 15,
Jocelyn Jackson returns, replacing Garcia. O'Keefe is the inbounder. Fernandez gets it, puts it up, off, and rebound to Maldonado. Ahead of the floor is Kemble. Contested shot, tracked down by Thomas. 3 on the way, no good. Rebounded by Jackson as the shot went up from Clara Ruiz. O'Keefe looks to push the pace. Lost the handle and scooped up by Paranzino. Turnovers continue to bite Brookdale. Paranzino looks to make it happen and draws the contact.
Foul number 13, Taylor Suki. Her third personal foul.
Suki playing aggressively, and it's cost her now with 3 personal fouls. Remains a 10-point game as Maldonado will take it out. Bounce it inside, and Thomas draws the foul. And you notice when she gets the ball, a lot of times there's no dribble. She just gets it and goes up strong, and this time she shoots a pair. She's first in the region in rebounding, 3rd in blocked shots as the free throw misses, 3rd in scoring. So talking about 3 in the major categories that she ranks in the top 5. 1 added 2. Quarter of play. And Rich Brunson will take this opportunity for a timeout.
30-second timeout.
6:31 to play, 3rd quarter. Brookdale down by 11. We'll return to the Collins Arena right after this.
Hi, my name is Allison Dillon. I'm from Hazlet, New Jersey, and my major is in media studies. I play women's basketball and previously played women's soccer, and my favorite thing about Brookdale is the environment and people around.
Hi, my name is Emily O'Keefe. I'm from Matawan, New Jersey. I'm an engineering major, and I play guard on the basketball team.
Hi, my name is Madison Fernandez, and I came from Keensburg, New Jersey, and my major is biology. I came here because we have a great
Outside, extra pass, Suki winds it up, can't hit the 3. Rebound gathered in by Thomas. Kemble connects with Maldonado. Down inside for Thomas, no, follow, won't go. And grabbed out of the crowd by Fernandez. And she's got some pressure to deal with, and it's picked off by Paranzino, and she lays it in. There's just been too much of that from Brookdale, where they've gotten a Camden mistake, but they turned it into a mistake themselves. Suki comes up short, ball is loose until Paranzino gets the handle. Camden by 13 points for win number 19 against just 4 losses, placing them 3rd in the region standings. There's Thomas. And O'Keefe is on it. Fernandez dribble and a jumper. O'Keefe gets the offensive rebound, puts it up inside the arc. And off the deflection, it's ripped down by Thomas. About halfway through the 3rd quarter. 13-point game. Cross court, Kemble counted. Check that, Clara Ruiz with the baseline jumper. And this is now the largest lead for Camden at 15 points. Suki to Jackson drops it in from the baseline. Maldonado, three-pointer. It's good.
By Julia Maldonado. Three-pointer.
Maldonado makes it rain. Bannerman, the answer, oh yeah, on a long distance ball. And Bannerman was way behind the line and nets it from deep. So they've traded three-pointers. Last two ends of the floor, and that is too easy for Alonza Thomas. A catch down deep. She has proven to be tough to stop. Cross-court pass, Bannerman tries again. This one's short. Long rebound, it's Kemble. And Ruiz, defender goes down, and call it a travel. Probably would have been a charge had it not been a traveling call. Brookdale got back in good position in transition. They'll take the possession. Mini stoppage while Thomas ties her shoe. Whistle before Suki could get the inbound. It appears that Brookdale has turned it over. Well, Bannerman on the foul. So that's 4 personals. She, in all likelihood, will be set to exit next whistle. Maldonado on the drive and gets it to go. Tough shot. Maldonado showing off the outside and inside game. Brookdale needs an answer badly, now down by 17. Outside, Suki's three-pointer won't go. Another rebound, it's Thomas. Inside 3 to play in the third. Maldonado got hit by Suki, and that's number 4. So she, along with Bannerman, in considerable foul trouble. Both players are 1 infraction away from fouling out.
Substitution for Camden, number 22.
Forces Rich Brunson's hand, and those 2 players in foul trouble
And for Brookdale,
exit the game.
Camila Garcia and number 22, Ciara Jones.
Garcia and Ciara Johnson have checked in, and Maldonado is at the free throw line, 62%. No good.
Shooting at the line for Camden, number 34, Julia Maldonado.
Camden has only picked up 1 foul in the quarter. 1 out of 2. Well, it's going to be a Brookdale win tonight. It will take a big rally. O'Keefe starts the uphill climb with a floater that goes through. Kemble without much resistance to the basket and wave it off. Traveling is the call. So she had a lot of space on that drive to the rim, but traveled with it. Brookdale ball. Gonna find a way to get back into this game. Jackson fakes. Now turning, and she draws the foul.
Foul number 22, Alyssa Wilmot. Her first personal foul.
This is on Alyssa Wilmot, just into the game, and she's going to get some consulting from head coach Chip Ritano. Jackson, the Neptune native, 3 for 3 from the line, all on that 1-shot foul, making 4 for 4. Well, one positive for Brookdale tonight is they've shot free throws at a proficient clip. That one's short. Rebound, Fernandez back up and banks it. That's what Fernandez can do. Get on the offensive and defensive glass. Brookdale still within striking distance, but it will take a prolonged stretch of quality basketball in the final 10 minutes and change of this game. Burns with a turnaround shot goes off the rim, and Fernandez the defensive rebound. Accelerates to the front court. As we come up on 90 seconds to go, we play the third quarter. Jackson goes to work, hook it outside Fernandez, jab, step, and foul on the pass to the perimeter. So not in the act of shooting. Camden is not over the foul limit.
13 foul on the Cougars.
Shot clock resets to 20. Third quarter clock reads 1:20. Fernandez takes the pass. Now Jackson. Driving inside, draws another foul, and she'll go back to the line.
Foul number 22, Alyssa Wilmot, her second
Another
personal,
foul on
14th
Wilmot,
foul
so
on the Cougars.
she hasn't been in long,
At the
but
line
has
for Brookdale,
committed
number 15,
2
Anderson,
fouls.
shooting 2
Now
shots.
she exits. Alonza Thomas in her presence has checked back in and now 2 more substitutions. With Isabella Boyle checking in as well. Jackson, first attempt, didn't get it. Jessica Docampo is on the floor for Brookdale. Jackson, second try, 1 out of 2.
Checked in for the Cougars, number 5, Isabella Boyle.
50 to 38.
And number 23, Alonza Thomas.
Kenbull comes to the ball, picked up by O'Keefe, smaller defender. O'Keefe got in the way of the pass. Wilmot is there. Now feed it down low, and it's knocked out off Thomas. Fernandez was there for the good contest on the pass. Brookdale takes over inside, 1 minute to play in the third. O'Keefe maneuvering. Hook it over to Campo for the foul line jumper. Too strong. Rebound Maldonado. Half-minute remaining. Pass out of the floor, connected up with Boyle for 2.
That's good by Isabella Boyle.
14-point game. O'Keefe gets to the loose ball. Across midcourt with Docampo. Jersey Blues can hold for 1, but they won't. Missed by Jackson. Now Camden can choose to hold for 1 in the final 8 seconds. Thomas, there's a whistle, and she traveled. A Brookdale player hit the deck, and that was Jackson. So each team had the opportunity to hold for 1 and were unsuccessful in doing so. So with 4.5, gonna inbound it far side. Plenty of time to get a good shot away. Important for Brookdale that they do so. It'll be Fernandez toward the basket. And a little bit wide as the third quarter comes to a close. So Camden looking to close out. Brookdale looking for the season series sweep. And they're in front by 14 as we hit the final 10 minutes. It comes your way on the other side, the fourth quarter on Brookdale TV.
Athletic program.
What's up, y'all? My name is Madison Shields. This is my second year here on the girls basketball team at Brookdale. I'm from Tinton Falls, New Jersey, and I major in criminal justice.
My name is Alex Kinsey. I live in Avon, and my major is biology. My favorite things to do are play basketball, surf, and hang out with my family and friends.
Hello, I'm the one and only Hannah Roberts. I'm from Middletown, New Jersey. My major is health science, and I chose Brookdale because of the academics and also the sports.
Hi, my name is Jessica. I play the guard position here on the Brookdale basketball team. I'm from Howell, New Jersey, and my major here is psychology.
Hi, my name is Sierra. I'm from Keensburg. I'm majoring in nursing, and I play center on the basketball team of Brookdale.
Thank you for the Huber Krieger Scholarship. Your support enabled me to attend Rutgers University.
Thank you for the Barbatazzi Scholarship, and thank you for your generous support in my academic journey.
I appreciate your time and your effort and your finances to help me succeed in my dream.
Thank you forever on behalf of me, my friends, and other students.
I really appreciate your help since it makes me feel that there is a lot of good people in this earth.
Big thank you for everyone that has helped me get this scholarship.
When I found out through the foundation that I could apply for some scholarship, it was like a blessing for me.
I would like to thank all the scholarship donors here at Brookdale Community College because they have helped me from 2020 to now, as I've been able to have less stress and anxiety.
Gadsford here with you. We have only the women's game tonight. We'll have a doubleheader for you here on Saturday with the opponent Rowan Gloucester. We'll see the men's team back in action then. Men's team recently going through a 3-game losing streak, which that is very rare. All the years we've watched them play. O'Keefe gets it to go, and it's 52-40, the Cougars. Kemble drives in, knocked out, and it remains with Camden County. Inbounder is Wilmot. In a nowhere's land, but Boyle was able to pick it up and miss. Thomas battling down low and cleared by Fernandez. Brookdale needs to start the push soon. Down by 12. We played a minute in the fourth. Drive and a kick. Garcia's jump shot won't go. Offensive rebound back up and in. As Fernandez gets the hoop. Within 10. Maldonado going in reverse and then throwing a pass that's too high. With Wilmot the intended target, Brookdale basketball. 5 on the floor, O'Keefe, Bannerman, Jackson, Fernandez, and Garcia. That's the original 5. High screen Garcia, around it O'Keefe to the baseline Fernandez. No good. Rebounded by Wilmot, looking to push it up the floor. Wilmot stops her dribble, back out to the perimeter for the Maldonado 3. And that bounces through, call it a long 2, with a foot on the line and a friendly bounce. And taken away by Camden, and Brookdale commits the foul.
Fouls on number 11, Brian Bannerman. Her 5th personal foul. First team foul on Brookdale. Substitution for the Jersey
Campbell will go to the free throw line. Just a 40% foul shooter. Camden as a team, 54%. Campbell, one of the many freshmen. 11 to be exact, with the only sophomore being Maldonado. Second attempt for Kemble, who takes a number of dribbles and misses. Fernandez gets the loose ball. Just past 2 minutes gone by in the fourth. Fernandez pull up, jump. Knocked up in the air and into the hands of Jana Holosos, who's just into the game for the first time. Paranzino, hard drive and the bucket. Jackson puts it on the floor, drives in. Fernandez got a hand on it, but it's ripped away by Thomas. And Camden in control. 14-point lead with possession. Here is Boyle. Yes.
Basket by Isabella Boyle.
58-42. Deficit has been around this number. Asuki frees herself for the three, gets her own rebound, knocked out off Parenzino. Possession, Brookdale. They've been able to cut it to right around 10 on a couple different occasions, but not much closer than that. There's a short jumper, Garcia, rebounded by Thomas. Camden can afford to slow down the pace, start to use some clock around the perimeter. Kemble, drive and a kick for Parenzino, steps into the two-point ball and got it.
Erica Parenzino with the basket.
Hernandez sets the high screen. Suki tries from the other side. Shot was altered into the hands of Kemble. Brookdale is starting to run out of time here. Another difficult opponent they matched up with on their home floor. Catch and shoot. Boyle can't connect. They're going to get a foul on Thomas, a loose ball call.
Fouls on number 23, Alonsa Thomas. That's her second personal, first team foul on Camden.
Montgomery game did not go Brookdale's way, held to just 16 points for the game. Suki's three-pointer off target, rebound once again, Thomas, who's having a big game on the glass. Kemble, Boyle outside, Holosos with a pull-up shot, and she is fouled on the release.
Foul number 23, Madison Fernandez.
So Fernandez picks up personal number 2. First free throws of the game for Jana Holosos. And off the mark.
At the line for Camden, number 14, Jenna Pelosi.
Just a 43% free throw shooter in her opportunities this season. Freshman and good. 19-point game with 5.5 to play. Rich Brunson will talk about it. 61-42 the score. We'll return to the Collins Arena. You're watching Brookdale basketball on Brookdale TV.
Hi, my name is Allison Dillon. I'm from Hazlet, New Jersey, and my major is in media studies. I play women's basketball and previously played women's soccer. And my favorite thing about Brookdale is the environment and people around.
Hi, my name is Emily O'Keefe. I'm from Matawan, New Jersey. I'm an engineering major and I play guard on the basketball team.
Hi, my name is Madison Fernandez and I came from Keansburg, New Jersey, and my major is biology. I came here because we have a great athletic program.
What's up, y'all? My name is Madison Shields. This is my second year here on the girls basketball team at Brookdale. I'm from Tinton Falls, New Jersey, and I major in criminal justice.
My name is Alex Kinsey. I live in Avon and my major is biology. My favorite things to do are play basketball, surf, and hang out with my family and friends.
Hello, I'm the one and only Hannah Roberts. I'm from Middletown, New Jersey. My major is health science, and I chose Brookdale because of the academics and also
5.5 remaining. Jersey Blues with possession, but down 61-42. Danger of falling for the second straight time here at home. Jackson drives in with the left hand, and she'll go to the line.
Foul number 23, Alonsa Thomas, her third personal.
Thomas picks up the foul. It's her third. Really the only Cougar who's in any sort of foul trouble. They have limited the foul numbers throughout the game. And Jackson missed it short.
At the line for Brookdale, number 15, Jocelyn Jackson.
Next up for Brookdale is Rowan Gloucester. That comes your way Saturday. It's a matinee game, a 12 o'clock tip. Men's game will follow a 2 p.m. start. These two teams enter the day both top 5 in the region standings, with Camden in front of Brookdale in third, Brookdale in 5th. And Suki with a runner gets it to go. Kemble. Throw it down deep, and Fernandez got a hand on it, and Garcia comes away with the ball. Fernandez back out O'Keefe to the baseline, and Garcia puts up the jump shot, back part of the rim, and rebounded by Paranzino. We'll hit the 4-minute mark, quarter number 4. That's all the time that Brookdale has left to try to make a run at this one. O'Keefe up tight on Kemble. Now she gets screened. Baseline drive, Boyle tried the reverse and got the rim. Fernandez posting up in the paint, back out Garcia. O'Keefe gets on the floor, so does Kemble. O'Keefe takes it away, and Fernandez lays it in. Brookdale won that battle for the ball. The officials let it go. Didn't let the possession arrow interfere, and Brookdale comes away with 2 points. They need a lot more than that, and they foul Paranzino.
Foul number 3, Emily O'Keefe. Her third personal, third team foul on Brookdale.
We got 3 substitutions with Docampo, Kinsey, and Johnson. That trio all checking in for Jackson, O'Keefe, and Fernandez. Free throw shooter, Paranzino, the starting point guard.
Shooting for Camden, number 2, Erica Paranzino.
Two added 2. And this one feels about out of reach with 3 minutes to play. I was hoping for Kinsey, didn't get there, but still able to hold the possession for a moment until it's given back away. Boyle, count it, and
1. Foul number 22, Ciara Jones. Her first personal, 4th team foul.
Ciara Johnson picks up the foul. 3-point play opportunity. And Boyle makes it count. This is now the first time that it has been a lead as high as 20 for Camden. Garcia needs some help, finds it into Ocampo. Jump shot. And knocked out off the Cougars. Got a couple of substitutions. Caitlin Burns and Faith Arzu have checked in for the visitors. They will also play coming up on Saturday, like Brookdale, but their opponent, Atlantic Cape, as they go back home in the southwest part of the state. Blackwood, New Jersey. Brookdale, a loss would drop them to 11-7. Cut to the basket and put home by Jana Holosos. It's gotten away from the Jersey Blues in the late stages of this game. They hung around for a while, but ultimately too much Camden. So Campo able to draw the foul and free throws coming up.
Number 24, Caitlin Burns. For a second personal.
So Wilmot checks in for Paranzino. And Ocampo, a 67% shooter, puts it through.
Number 20, Jessica Ocampo. Recently checked in.
2 out of 2.
Number 22, Alyssa Wilmot.
Holosos with a scoop shot. It's rebounded by Johnson. Suki couldn't find the handle on it. So with a minute 26, Camden takes the possession. Drive tripped up, and they call it an offensive foul.
Jamira
Green, but we have not seen much, if at all, tonight. She came in one of the better three-point shooters in the region. Not a factor tonight, but no matter for Camden. They had plenty of answers, leading Brookdale by 20 in the late stages of this game, on their way to a sweep of the season series. Uncontested rebound, Holosos, inside a minute to go. Burns puts it on the floor. Rebounded by Garcia, looks to push. 3-on-2 advantage, layup, no. But keep it here on a Cougar foul to be their 5th.
Fouls on number 20, Jessica Ocampo.
Well, check that and get it on Brookdale, so it's their 5th. And bring it the other end of the floor for free throws.
Jana Holosos, shooting 2.
This was an 8-point game at halftime. Camden has broken out even further in the second half of play to bring it to a 21-point lead, outscoring the Jersey Blues by 13 this half. Cougars keep the possession and can use some clock inside 30 seconds. Outside with Arzu. Here is Green. She can't hit. Long rebound, track down Arzu. They can now run out the clock. Shot clock no longer a factor. Final seconds will roll off. Brookdale is not inclined to foul, and this one comes to a close tonight. It's over.
And the final score.
69-48, Brookdale falls. Camden is a winner as the number 3 team in the region goes to a mark of 19-4. And Chip Ritano's team now 7-3 on the road. So that does it for our coverage on this Thursday evening. Just the one game tonight. We're back with you doubleheader style on Saturday as both the men's and women's teams will take on Rowan Blaster. So we will see you then on Brookdale TV. We thank you for joining us this evening, and with thanks to our Brookdale TV crew working hard downstairs. I'm Brian Gadsworth. Thanks so much for watching. We say so long and have a good night from